Hi, I'm Jeff Tyson. Today I'm going to show you something that will change the way you mix. The Untitled Synergy R1 is a digital analog reverb. It's a component which fits into the Series 500 lunchbox. It takes 2 channels because it's stereo. And you have this USB connection in the front that connects to your DAW. Well, on the face we have 6 knobs. Some of these are multifunctional. We have control over 7 different types of reverb algorithms and 3 different types of analog saturation. The R1 has a DSP that's dedicated just for the reverb. So the algorithms that we have small room, hall, long hall, spring, plate, and tunnel. So this covers a very, very wide range of instrument and reverb uses. They all have different early reflection and decay characteristics, density characteristics that will be more than enough for any musical session that you'll be working on. Interesting story. When the engineers were designing this, they were comparing 3 different types of analog circuits. In the end, they decided that they were all awesome, and so they included them all in the final design. You have the op-amp, JFET, and germanium, which all have different harmonic qualities, different saturation qualities, and have different emotional qualities. First knob, we have control over the presets, which you can store and recall. Second knob is multifunction. So by pressing the knob, you can control the decay, pre-delay, the EQ color, and you have the 7 different algorithms here. Third knob, we have just the reverb mix. We have the output volume, and then we have direct control over the analog saturation components. What makes this thing really cool and really unique, facilitated by this USB here, is this is controlled completely by the Untitled Synergy R1 plugin, which is then controlled by your DAW. All of the functions are duplicated here, and you can see, if I do control, you can see how this controls the hardware device, which is great if you want to automate something, for example. You can automate all of these parameters. I was working on a drum session recently, and I wouldn't normally automate parameters on a reverb, but on this it was so easy and it was so musical. For example, coming out of a heavy chorus into a breakdown section, I was able to take the decay from long to short, and it was completely seamless. It didn't have any kind of artifacts, it just sounded natural. The cool thing about this, in your session, whichever parameters that you set are actually saved in the session, in the DAW. Now, of course, you can save and recall presets, but it isn't totally necessary because it's automatically saved within the session. So, for example, if you're working on a drum session one day and then a vocal session later in the same day, you don't have to remember any of your presets. The DAW handles that for you. And that's a real time saver. It functions just like a plugin. All the presets are saved, you don't have to worry about that. But what's really great is it's not using the processor in the computer. So you have all this extra processing power for other plugins, additional tracks, whatever. So there you have it, the Untitled Synergy R1 digital analog reverb. I love this thing, I'm never letting it go.